Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Lunc, whose current price stands at the $0.00029068 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 0.58%. and in this video I want to give you the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, the key areas of support and resistances, and also draw out the key chart patterns that you have information on this chart. And I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. Lunc, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side, which was obeying this Elliot wave structure, having a wave 5 taking us back to around the $0.00059 mark. And after making the high for that Elliot wave structure to the upper side in the formation of a wave 5, we can now name that Elliot wave structure to the upper side as a higher Elliot wave count 1. And according to the Elliot waves, after making the high for that higher Elliot wave count 1, whatever we expect on this other side is the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, which is normally a corrective wave, and I believe that is what we are seeing here on the Lunc chart in this movement right here, making our low for that second wave at around the $0.00018 mark. And after seeing the low for that higher Elliot wave count 2, whatever we expect next is the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3, and I believe that is what is playing out here on the Lunc chart. Whatever we are seeing over here is the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3, and because a wave 3 is an impulsive wave, we also expect to see fractal waves in formation within that wave 3, and I believe that is what we are seeing here on the Lunc chart. After making that low, we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side, which was an impulsive movement, managed to break above key areas of resistances, meaning we can view this movement right here as an Elliot wave count 1, because that is an impulsive movement. Then we saw a bit of a corrective movement to the lower side in the formation of a wave 2. Then we continue pushing higher in the formation of a wave 3. Then I'll be expecting the formation of a wave 4, then continue pushing higher in the formation of a wave 5 to complete that higher Elliot wave count 1, which is a fractal wave within this higher Elliot wave count 3. And using the trend based Fibonacci, so that we can get to see whether this wave 3 to the upper side is a valid wave 3, we can use the trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the wave 1 to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the wave 2, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that third wave to the upper side at the fib level 1.618, and that lies at around the $0.000049 mark. That is the minimum that I expect that third wave to the upper side to do. Then see a bit of a retracement to the lower side in the formation of a wave 4, then continue pushing higher in the formation of a wave 5 to complete that higher Elliot wave count 1. But from what we are seeing over here, these might be invalidating this Elliot wave structure to the upper side, because you can see after hitting the fib level 0.786, we saw a very nice retracement to the lower side, and we even lost a key area of support at around the $0.000029 mark. We are trading below that key area of support, and that means whatever we are seeing over here as a wave 3, this might not be a wave 3, and I might have to look at this movement to the upper side as something else, because from the structures that we have down here, there's a possibility that we might not be able to continue pushing higher to get into this target area. And the other way we can view this movement to the upper side is just having this as the wave 1, this whole movement right here as the wave 1, then whatever we are seeing is the formation of a wave 2, then expect a wave 3, a wave 4, and then a wave 5. And using the Fibonacci's to get a minimum retracement area to the lower side in the formation of a wave 2, I just need to connect the fibs from the low of the wave 1 to the high of that wave 1, and that gives me a minimum retracement area to the lower side in the formation of a wave 2 between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618, and I can mark that target area here on the charts like that. That is the minimum that I expect us to retrace into the lower side in the formation of a wave 2. And you can see from what we have here on the charts, this wave 2 has retraced into that target area, so this we can term it as a valid wave 2 to the lower side. And once we make the low for that second wave, I'll be expecting a bounce to the upper side in the formation of a third wave, and assuming the low is in at the prices that we are trading within down here at around the $0.000028 mark, we can sketch a target area in the formation of a third wave, and I just need to use the trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the wave 1 to the high of that wave 1, then drag the fibs to the low of that wave 2. That is assuming the low is in at around the $0.0028 mark, and that gives me a target area back to around the $0.00058 mark. So we'd expect that third wave to the upper side to push into that target area. So let's be patient and see how that plays out and get a bit of confirmation whether the low is in the formation of a wave 2 before we can start drawing out a target area to the upper side in the formation of a third wave. And having seen the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1, a higher Elliot wave count 2, and now we are expecting a higher Elliot wave count 3, we can sketch out a target area in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side using the trend based Fibonacci's, connecting it from the low of the wave 1 to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the wave 2. That gives me a minimum target area to the upper side at the fib level 1.618, and that lies at around the $0.001 mark. And in case that movement to the upper side plays out, then Luna could be losing 1-0. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.